many of us across the UK, and it can be tempting to just sit out in that sun for as long as it's in the sky, but rates of skin cancer in the UK are at an all-time high, especially in the over 50s, with more men affected than women. So if you're a man out there, please listen up. I know lots of men, it's man v sun. Sun will always win. Let's now speak to Dr. Dev Patel to find out how we can protect against skin cancer in the hot weather that we're seeing in temperatures. Well, let's start with a simple question then. Dr. Dev Patel, what temperatures should we start thinking about suntan lotion?
Well, it's not a case of temperature more than it is looking at the UV index. So that goes from 1 to 11 plus. Just to give people an idea, in the UK we rarely get 8, we rarely get 7 for more than a few days of the year. Today, where I am in Portsmouth, it does happen to be an index of 7. So above 3, really we would say all year round, even on cloudy days, for good skin health you should be using sun cream. But if we want to be pragmatic about it, a UV index of 3 and above, you certainly should be applying it to definitely your sun exposed areas.
So even on a cold day? I wouldn't even have thought about that. Okay, the other thing that's quite surprising about sunscreen is the amount that you have to put on. How much should we be applying?
Well, the thing is, formulations differ and their viscosity and what's in them. And so it's hard to actually, from a scientific basis, give a very clear, simple rule. However, we have to be pragmatic and realistic. And a guide can be the teaspoon rule you may have heard of, which is 5 mils for a body area. So that would be the face and neck, or an arm, one leg or part of the leg, depends how big you are as well. And you can't really use too much. So I'd always say, I use a mineral-based sunscreen, certainly for my face, and 5 mils is too much, and I need less. But I think if you go on that rule, you're certainly not going to underuse, which unfortunately, apparently 8 out of 10 people do underuse how much they apply.
Well, and that is a surprising thing, because actually, is that a teaspoon or a tablespoon is quite a large amount of sunscreen. Should we give it a go and actually put the amount that we're supposed to have on? They've given me a spray. But sprays are quite hard to determine how much we're putting on. So if I was to spray this on, what are we talking here? How many sprays on a calf would you say, Dev? Is that enough?
Well, I think that's enough. Yeah, absolutely. And then rub that in.
That's never going to rub in.
You won't have any hair on your legs, but for the men out there with hairy legs, apply in one direction and not against the growth of the hair, because you can block those hair follicles.
Okay, that's good bit of information there. That was quite a big.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, and that's supposed to go in your face.
I'm a factor 50 guy. I mean, you'll see me on the beach looking like Elizabeth I, and everyone laughs at me. But this is a lot. This is a slightly heaped tablespoon.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that.
I look like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
Well, that's also for your neck. Oh, well, Andy's also got a beard, so should he have taken a little bit less because his beard already covers his skin?
That's
good. I would definitely say that. You look pretty good there, actually.
I feel protected.
I'll probably keep that as a good look.
And
and that's what I'm saying. As I say, so I use a mineral-based one, and I was trying to estimate this morning because I knew you'd ask me this, and I probably use about 1.5 to 2 mils of what I use, and that's more than enough, I feel, to give me coverage. And I've tested it out because I'm in 35 degrees of heat on a holiday or something. I'm not going pink, where I know with previous use for other products where I use more, I'm actually getting pink quite quickly.
Mike, you're just about to put some on yourself.
Here, Doc, I've put a few squeezes on my leg now. Now, you won't believe this looking at my hair now, but when I was a kid of about 12, I had ginger hair, long and flowing, freckles. Sorry, Storm's just cracked up here.
No, just because of Andy's face.
I see. No. And what I'm saying is, my mum would never let me on the beach without a shirt on, without a hat on, and all that. So does that mean I've got to rub more and more in? First time I went to Marbella.
Okay, Mike, we're running out of time. Yeah. Dr. Dev Patel, I wish you could answer that, but you ran out of time. I think, if nothing else, we've reminded you to put on some sunscreen today. Even when it's cold weather out there, just